Hello, my name is Ian, or Platy the Sunshine Platypus. Welcome to Sunshine Musings. I would like to start with the idea of letting go. It's something that as we let go of things that no longer serve us, that it opens space for new, positive, good things that are in alignment with who we are to flow in. I'll start by just sharing a bit of my own story and a recent experience of letting go. A lot of it is around the weather. It's been quite a wet weather here, and not as much sun as I always love. But then again, I love sun all the time, so we do what we can. And I imagine that a lot of you have also felt and can relate a similar thing with the weather, because the weather has been quite different in a lot of places. So yeah, I've been just embracing that, embracing this idea of accepting what is, and letting go as well with some of the wind that's been happening, and trying to reframe it as the wind is here blowing to help us clear out, so that we can clear out the things that are no longer serving us, and invite new things in, new opportunities, new excitements. I also recently did a water fast for 6 days of only water, no food. And I realized before I was stopping myself because I was eating food because it was enjoyable and nice and supportive for me, which I think is a great thing to do. And letting go of having the perfect right time to start it, because I just figured everything's changing, and why not just jump in? In my experience of life, when I just jump into experiences, they usually end up to be pretty amazing, and at the very least an experience and a learning and growing opportunity. So I jumped in, I did the water fast, and my intention was clarity. I received that. I would have loved to have kept going, and yeah, I'll share another time about that. I think that I got clarity on both a physical level. My body felt much cleaner, and just, revived, refreshed. And then also on a metaphysical level, just clearing, my head, my mind, everything. I felt very light, and I continue to feel light in a lot of these ways. And it's interesting, back to the letting go part of it, is that I was letting go of control in a way by saying, okay, I'm just not gonna eat. And at the same time, I was having the control of self-discipline to say that, hey, this is what I'm going to do. I just wanted to note on water fasting, I find it very helpful. You definitely want to be aware of your body and how it all works, and feeling into that. So please, if you decide to try it, find someone that's very knowledgeable, or you do your research and feel good about what you're doing, and it can be amazing. So this idea of letting go of that control while at the same time being empowered, by taking on that role of, hey, I'm committing to this. This is a part of my journey now, and I am excited to see the outcome, and if my intention feels fulfilled. And it really helped me feel that. I am curious to hear also from anyone about what you've been letting go of. I think that also we're coming in, if we look at seasonally, we're coming into spring. It's the end of winter, so again, a time to clear out with the old, what's no longer serving us, both physically, mind, emotions, relationships with people that maybe you're not feeling good anymore and haven't for a while, potentially. As we let go of those things that aren't in alignment with our soul's journey, we invite in, because, especially as we put ourselves out there. That's the other important part of this. When we let go, then we can also be our true selves, and look for who that is. Ask those questions of yourself. Who am I? What am I passionate about? What lights me up in this world? What excites me? What do I just get lost in time when I'm doing? Where is my flow? When do I feel it? Is there a certain time? Is it certain people that I'm with? Who am I? Who is inside? What is my soul telling me? What's my journey look like? And yeah, again, those questions just streamed through. Get curious, ask whatever you want to ask of yourself to really become clear with that. I really enjoy taking time in nature, alone in solitude is a great place to do that. But any place, that you feel comfortable and good, try it out. Just drop in, ask yourself, big questions. Why am I here? What's my journey? What's my purpose? What's my light? And I am doing that and really just putting that out there because, when we tell our story, it allows others who resonate and relate to reflect back, and, then we get to see another part of ourselves. Becoming as clear with who you are and what you want as possible, I am finding to be really powerful and supportive. I also just recently distilled my essence and my journey this time round of why am I here, or who am I, in one word, and that word is play. And I just light up, every time, I'm playing with kids, with adults, with whoever, whether I'm, teaching kids, doing a summer camp, just doing improv or joking around with my friends, new people. I have a blast playing and sharing that, and that is my pathway, and letting go of anything that's, not in alignment, not just with that, but, the other parts of me as well. And that's what it culminates in. So, I would encourage you to do some deep diving. This is happening in the collective field. I'm always sharing my story and hearing of other people's stories. There's a lot people I've heard on the physical level, any cleansing, fasting, eating more fruits and veggies, all different stuff. Everyone's unique. There's people going all meat. I think that ultimately there's not any one answer. Feel into it for you and what you've experienced, what you know of yourself, and what you're learning. Follow the breadcrumbs, and you'll be led to places to find out who you are. Also, a powerful thing that has come to me recently is using our emotions as our compass. Especially an interesting facet of using our emotions as our compass is that they really do help to direct us and let us know where we're at on our pathway, if we've fallen off, if we're just like a foot off the trail, or way off, depending on the strength of the emotion. And yeah, also to when we're feeling good, it's most likely that we're on our path. And then if there's an uncomfortableness, that doesn't necessarily mean that we're off our path. That's where it's helpful to have, I find, to have some discernment and to ask ourselves, well, do I actually not want to do this? Do I actually not feel connected with this person? Do I not feel connected with this place? Is it not part of my soul's journey? Or and or am I feeling a little nervous, scared, fearful of the unknown or something that's new to me or a challenge? And if that's the case, you can inquire more. It doesn't necessarily mean do it or don't, feel into it for yourself. But that would be where I would suggest the difference, and in my own experience of it, has been. So that maybe if it's pushing our edges, then we still do it because we know that it'll help us grow, and that yes, in fact, it can help us on our pathway in this lifetime. And then if it's a for sure no, this doesn't feel good at all, then trust that too, and just let go of that experience as not for you. And it can be perfectly fine for someone else because, again, we're all on our different path and journey. And what we have the opportunity to do with each other is to support each other on our own journeys, to understand that they may be different from each other, and that's okay. And, that we have the opportunity, the amazing opportunity to look for the other people that are on similar paths and that we can share the trail with and have amazing experiences together because we resonate on excitements of the same things. The same things make us laugh and smile, and maybe that is for a short time. As one of my very special